Hey everyone, and welcome back to some more esports talk. Today we're gonna have a little conversation about Nickmercs and the Halo scene. Really, we're just gonna use a few clips from Nick's recent stream to maybe prompt a little bit of talk, a little bit of chatter and debate on the game series. What we have here is Nick actually addressing Halo and saying, hey, this is one of the greatest games of all time. It was one of the greatest scenes of all time, but now it has just fallen short.
And I legitimately believe, no fluff on this, I really believe that Halo was the greatest FPS of all time. And I don't even think it was close. I think Halo 2 and Halo 1 and even Halo 3 are just so, like, they were like way ahead. It was incredible. I really believe that. I think it was just the greatest, you know, but they dropped the fucking ball, man. I mean, it's been chalk city. When 343 grabbed that ball, you were watching football tonight. You ever see a quarterback like snap the ball and then he goes to hand it off, and before he can even hand it to the halfback, the linebacker's just, I mean, he's just, like just wrapping him up and taking him for a fucking ride. I mean, bro, when Bungie gave the ball to 343, they were already 5 yards in the backfield, man. And there was holding. I mean, it was bad. And we just haven't, there's been no, I mean, you know, then we came out, right? It's second down and like 15, you know? And we tried to run the ball again. Stuffed in the backfield. And then it's third down and 20, and they threw a 3-yard pass. We're not going to get a first down when it's third and 20.
So he uses the analogy of different football plays in a team who just keeps trying these different plays that just don't make any sense. They shouldn't be doing it, and they just keep failing, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. I think we've seen a lot of this in the mainstream for a while now with different content creators, the bigger ones, people like, I mean, obviously Nick, but we have Ninja, we have Tim the Tatman, we have Courage, all these different creators who are massive, talking about Halo and how they have massive expectations for the game. I mean, even Dr. Disrespect, we've covered him a few times going on rants about Halo and how he thinks it could be incredible and one of the best games ever, especially if they add in a battle royale. He thinks that it could really revive the scene from what it used to be. With these concerns, though, you have to think, well, why did it get bad to begin with?
Gears of War and Halo, sadly, are games that just have not, you know, there's not a lot of juice on them anymore for a long while now. Sure, they have their little tight-knit communities, and if they're happy with that, then okay, you know. I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers here, you know. Just the fact of the matter is that the numbers are down exponentially. I'm not talking like fucking 20%. I'm talking like 89%. They're fucking down. Okay, people, you know, they just people don't play Halo anymore. You know, they don't play Gears of War much. You know, they used to. It used to be great. It used to be fun. You know, but they're fucking down. You know, and the games just have not been as good as they used to be.
Nick there seems to almost be suggesting that they are just okay with having those smaller knit communities. Games like Gears of War and Halo, which have died out and don't have very big player bases anymore. I mean, if we look at the Steam charts, the Master Chief Collection didn't even have 8,000 average players in the last month. And I promise you guys do not want to look at the Gears 5 numbers because those are under 400 players every single month. And so it really is chalked as far as numbers go, which is the player base. It will be interesting, I will say, to counter Nick's argument, as these games are super old. So of course it's gonna die over time, but we have this new revival, hopefully, of Halo coming when we see the HCS start up next month. As we know, next month in mid-December, we'll have the kickoff in Raleigh with a $250,000 prize pool, where we will finally get to see some of those teams that we saw signed so long ago, and maybe some roster reveals coming soon. We also have these Twitch Rivals events that have been going on. Of course, we had Ninja's original one where we saw him add to the prize pool, but even this weekend, as of recording this video, I think tomorrow is going to be the Halo 3 throwback with Ninja that's going to feature T-Squared, Jacob Asteria, one of the Ogre twins, Optic Maniac, LMI, MLG Ace, Victory CJT, and Ghost. So we're going to see a lot of these big names who used to be really big in the Halo scene go on this kind of historic throwback tournament, which is really cool. And I actually really enjoy these because I think it just generates hype even further. I'm not sure how the viewership has done on them, but it is cool to see these bigger prize pools. I think this one's a 50K prize pool, which will hopefully get people excited for Halo again. I understand Nick's concerns with a lot of these, but we will really just have to see once Halo Infinite comes out how well the game is able to stand against other ones, because at the moment it's just a nostalgic scene where people loved Halo. People were so involved in it. So many pros from different scenes were involved in the Halo scene, and a lot of people went to these lands for Halo specifically. These events were awesome, and I think people just miss it and are hoping that Halo Infinite also stands to be just as good as the game as they used to be. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think Halo is falling short these days? Until next time, I'll catch you later.